Okay, yep, test stream, test stream, test stream.
Whoa!
Yeah, Josh's VOD's been cutting off recently, so, yeah, now it's back to my end again for tonight's episode in like about an hour, but, just making sure that everything is good.
Yeah, because recently the VODs have been cutting off super early.
Yeah, like the last episode, which is probably the worst timing, but yeah.
Yeah, both the last episode, which is the worst episode it could have done, and then
Yeah.
last stream too. It also did it when I was doing the Battle Cats Legend quest.
Yeah, so now we're just no again it's all being seen on my end, I guess. I'll just play Garfield card on my own, I guess. Or do I just play a different game? I don't know. Or just sit on some shit, I don't know.
We gotta play balloons now.
No, I don't wanna play balloons.
Hmm.
Alright.
Uh,
I didn't put the category as Garfield card, so I'm just gonna play Garfield card.
Alright, I can join if you want.
Alright, I forgot about the goddamn YouTuber thing I put in game caption. There we go. Alright, let's do this for like about 10 to 20 minutes, and then after that, just pray that it doesn't cut off, I guess.
Yeah, cause it's been very silly lately.
Very silly derogatory. Alright, I'll join you. Ding, ding, ding. Let's check the stream.
So who's starting the game? So who's starting the game?
Oh, you.
Alright.
Right, there we go.
Yippee!
Yippee! Let's go. I'm gonna go to city. I like the city.
Let's Yoshi.
This feels weird. I actually trying to play the game normally.
Yeah.
I'm just used to like preferring to talk about an album.
Yeah, then now we're just here like, oh wow, we're just playing the game normally because we need to test it out on something.
Yeah. So that's just like, oh crap, we had to actually play the game now. Oh god.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, you. Oh,
I love Garfield Kart.
I love
No,
Garfield.
I'm If this ends up being like really funny, can we just title this episode 41.5?
Yeah, sure. Garfield card episode 4. Garfield card overviews episode 41.5.
And it's not even an album review, it's just a thing.
God fucking yeah! I keep forgetting that like Odie's actually like the best character.
Yeah, he actually unironically is.
Yeah, cause it's
It's
like
really funny.
I feel like we have the same playstyle. It's just again with like Odie's just like oh yeah he's just overpowered. I just keep forgetting. Fucking piece of shit dog. No wonder my Garfield hates Odie. Oh. Oh no, not the UFO. No, I got hit by a plane.
The UFO.
The UFO.
Damn
You got
it.
hit by the UFO, LMFAO, stupid idiot.
Oh man, I got hit by the UFO.
You got hit by the UFO, stupid. Stupid.
Not the UFO.
Not the oof.
Yeah, this is really, really weird without talking about an album or anything.
Yeah. Especially since like the whole gimmick of like like Garfield Kart content creation is just like, oh, look at us playing Garfield Kart. Isn't that so wacky? That's every single Garfield Kart video except for
Yeah,
speedruns.
and
Okay, yeah, there we go. I won the race, thank God.
yeah, we're like the only other content creation besides speedruns where it's just like where it's not look at how wacky it is because we're just talking about random albums while playing it.
Yeah, it's an extra layer. We added an extra layer to this because, like I said, it's just really it's just that simple. It's just too simple. Just like, oh, look at us, look at Garfield Kart. Isn't Garfield Kart just bad, guys?
Yeah, but it's just like, what else do we do other than that? And then, you know what else we could do other than that? Talk about
We
albums.
can talk about music and how a certain album, how we feel about a certain album while playing this game. I think this is actually probably my most played game. Well, this year probably because I barely play games now because of like I'm busy with other stuff.
It's so funny looking at like my time, and it's like, whoa, why do I? It's gonna be funny looking for other people. Why do you have 50 hours on Garfield Kart?
Actually, I do want to check how many
Like,
hours I have on it, just
I
in case.
literally was thinking about it today, so I had like 49 on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was literally thinking about that earlier today.
That's really funny.
Cause I'm like, man, I've got to be playing this a lot now.
No, I keep realizing this, just like, oh yeah, Garfield Kart's been the game I've actually played the most this year. Just in general.
And it's gonna become, you're gonna end up playing it even more because we still got more reviews this year.
Yeah, a lot more reviews. So, LMFAO.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah, I still remember, like, when we were first starting off, that I just, like, randomly, like, decided, like, one day, like, I want to rant about the Golden Cask, and, we have a Garfield Kart stream we had planned. Why don't we do that while playing?
Yeah, I
We were
remember.
double talking about it.
I remember
Does he
that.
know?
Just combine the best of both worlds. Because I remember that Garfield Kart stream was, like, postponed for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, like, since we're doing this, why don't we get the Garfield done? It was the best.
Oh god, what? I got randomly shitted on. But yeah, fuck, it's so good. It's so funny how far we made it through with this idea.
Yeah, and it was like another time I was just like, oh man, why don't we do this again for an album I actually like because it's really overhated.
And I'm just like, yeah, sure.
And then we just decided to make it a series because we were talking about, now we gotta do a episode, an album I got mixed feelings on. Why not Hawaii Part 2? And it's gone down now.
It's kind of actually, it made me realize that, like, oh yeah, it's like the perfect first 3 episodes because it's just like dog shit, then peak, then mid. It's actually
Yeah.
insane.
Only problem is that Hawaii Part 2's gotten a lot worse now.
Yeah, a lot worse.
To where it actually is another Doxit one.
Yeah. Just an element I just think very, very low on the more I think about it. Especially if a certain song.
Oh yeah.
See, even when we're trying to play normally, we just end up talking about music still.
This is actually kind of like a perfect time just to talk about like the behind the scenes of Garfield Kart. What the hell?
Perfect for a testing sim. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What happened?
I don't know. I just used the magic wand and I got pushed back to 8th place. Oh, that's just so dumb. What the fuck?
Base game.
Cringe game, cringe game. I hate Garfield Kart.
How dare you say that about the Garfield card?
Ah, god damn it. No, I committed a big fucking stupid.
I guess since we're already committed to talking about the behind the scenes of it, uh, I guess we could like to talk about the development over the time, over time.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Oh yeah, like we said, we've got like the 3 original episodes. I remember we also like in the early days we didn't really have. It was just like an oh, since it was like a random thing, we just didn't really have much of like a style to it. It just like kind of like we did just like randomly go live. I think sometimes there's just other random people in the VC.
Yeah, it was definitely less organized than it is now.
It's really like I think for like the first 11, it was just like kind of like a bit of like just we didn't even have like a setup or like anything, so just like awkwardly talking about it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking for like episode 100, if we make it to that point, which I feel like we can. I feel like we can re-review Golden Casket. I feel like that's
Well,
I feel that's
wasn't
a
that already the idea for the anniversary?
actually yeah, I think that's better. When is that actually?
It's November, and also I checked the calendar for that today. It's gonna be exactly the 50th episode.
Oh shit! Yo! Yo, that's actually perfect. Okay. Holy shit. Yo, let's fucking go.
Yeah, as long as we keep going like weekly, like we are, it should be the 50th episode.
Okay, I think we can still do it with the weekly shit. But yeah, holy fuck. Then yeah, we can definitely do that, especially since now we can definitely articulate our thoughts better with the songs.
Yeah, I want to still review those first 3, to be honest.
Yeah,
Eventually,
cause like we definitely
maybe we'll
improve
get
with
to the other.
the. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you can finish what you were saying, actually.
Oh yeah. I was thinking like I've noticed like an improvement uh, uh okay, let me reword it. The point where I thought, okay, we're improving is like with the normal album episode.
Yeah,
That
that's why I decided to put a full like layout for it.
yeah. It's like that's where like a big stepping. Those were big changes made. Like oh shit, we did really good at talking about the album since we did dive deep into it.
Yeah, it was actually like a big deep dive episode.
Yeah. Well, a big yippee, honestly.
A big yippee indeed.
A big P.
I also think one thing that helped early on was just like, even as
Oh,
stupid of an idea as it was, just doing like the demon dice there. Hello? You still there?
yeah, well, I was there, but I was just called. I
Yeah.
might have to
But
put them
yeah,
in a
one thing
second.
I think that. Alright.
Wait, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one thing that helped is like doing the demon dice one, even if as stupid as an idea it was.
I can see that. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me burp real quick. He returns.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
But yeah, back to what we're talking about. Yeah, I can see that with like the Demon Dice two-parter.
Yeah, like it just like kind of like pushed us out of our comfort zone in a way.
Yeah. Since with like the first few episodes we're talking about artists that we're familiar with, but from the Demon Dice one, we're just like full on just an artist that, well, is like generally not well liked, and is like we
Yeah,
never heard of before, or at least not to the extent we did now.
I still think it's funny. We didn't like know any better at first, so we are just like, oh, what's? Why does everyone hate this Demon Dice character? Oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, Demon Dice gets thrown out a lot on a very negative connotation. Wow, must be pretty overhated. Well, let's check your music. Oh, never mind. It's really
Yeah, because I
funny.
think like we literally had like no idea until I think it was like Red just being like funny and deciding to go back to Brad taste.
Yeah. And then we're just like, okay, let's dive into Demon Dice. We barely had expectations for it. It was really funny. There wasn't any high or low. Just kind of went straight on.
Yeah, like oh, like it just like it just happened. We just went over it.
Yeah. And it was like a painful but also a really fun experience.
Yeah, just like a lobotomy.
Yeah, like that one guy that wants to lobotomy from what song for some reason.
Yeah, that's still the funniest set ever.
Yeah, I still remember that stream you told me on one of my streams. It was the '06. They told me, and I was just like, what the fuck?
And you didn't even know about Woodwood. It's kind of funny though that the review like unironically kind of just like goes against the entire point of the song.
Yeah. Like it's obviously not promoting getting a lobotomy.
It's doing the exact opposite in the song.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh yeah, let's go get a me guys. That sounds fun.
It's so funny. I just kind of like missed the point with that one fucking segment. It's like so out of touch, out of time, and out of my head when you're not around.
It's just like, oh yeah, I kind of want a lobotomy.
Yeah, I kind of want a lobotomy. That's not what the song's supposed to mean.
Yeah, because it's literally like, oh, like saying like, oh yeah, because the song's about like romanticizing mental illness, and he's doing exactly that kind of.
Yeah. Just like kind of just calling out, making fun of people that romanticize mental illness. He just kind of does the exact thing he's making fun of. It's actually really funny.
Yeah.
God.
Whoa, cause back in the days of lobotomies.
Wait, man, I want a lobotomy.
uh, yeah, where were we in the main conversation though?
I forgot.
I think we were talking about the early days of Demon Dice Akuma Saikoro.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like with the Demon Dice stuff is pretty much why I was excited to do though the Mori Calliope stuff, Mori Calliope thing that we did recently, and it was kind of like the same ride, honestly.
It was the same ride, but we were much more experienced with it because we've had more negative experiences now.
Yeah, and it's like it's definitely like she's not as bad as the ones we deem like worse, but it's still just like. It's like the fun bad kind of way. The more I look about it, the more I back at it, it's more like a fun bad. It's really funny, honestly.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh wow, it's just like, we've experienced a lot worse. This is kind of funny because it's just like, oh man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, oh, dog, what the fuck are you trying to do?
It had a ton of fun with that episode. Like, I thought I was gonna, like, dread it again, but it's like, oh man, I was actually having a ton of fun with that. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was like fearful that it was gonna be dreadful too, but no, that ended up being a really fun episode.
Yeah, and I kind of want to find, like, more fun bad ones for this, though, because they are so much fun to talk about.
Actually, I was actually thinking, and I was gonna bring up to you like at the end of tonight's episode. What if we review Ronnie Radke's mixtape album?
Oh yeah, he has a mixtape. I forgot.
Yeah. So yeah,
I keep
just
forgetting he has one.
we can review that next week.
Oh boy.
I lost my way again.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to happen to another bad one, but also Ronnie Radke's really funny.
Yeah, ever since we reviewed I forget what it's called, Fashionably Late, it just kind of we just kind of make that a whole running gag between ourselves.
Yeah, like, oh my god, it's so funny. That album was so funny.
Yeah, it's definitely like the funniest album we reviewed because of just how horrible it is, especially with Roddy Radke's vocal delivery.
Yeah.
Like, he has like 3 vocal styles, which is like scream rock, the singing, and the rapping. All of it is just straight up trash.
Yeah.
Just absolute fucking garbage.
I think we're getting to the point where just like some of this like garbage is just like way funner to read than like even some like some listen to than even some mid albums just because it's so stupid, especially Ronnie Radke.
Yeah, every time we like listen to like a mid or bad song now, we just think, oh, it'd be funny if it's sung by Ronnie Radke.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, especially because we've been having a lot of like mid albums ever since we listened to Falling in Reverse.
Oh yeah, which is
I feel like it
unfortunate.
just made it a lot like more noticeable too, just because like, oh, just because it's just kind of like funny how we have like some extremely like notable goofy bad albums now.
Yeah. Just the most goofiest fucking awful album. It actually kind of makes me excited to listen to like the other albums as well, the other Falling in Reverse stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like one of the albums I was like, yeah, so why don't girls like bad guys? Yeah, that fucking song.
Oh boy, we've got some stuff to listen to.
Yeah, for sure. It is unfortunate that recently we've just been listening to a lot of mid albums by pure accident.
I remember, like, literally, like, just a couple episodes ago, we just had, like, that, the July-August one, where it's just been, like, a bunch of mid stuff because we had, like, nothing else to review.
Yeah, there was nothing that really stuck out to us, so we just kind of, like, picked it at random, because why not? The most why not choice for me was definitely the Carly Rae Jepsen album. I already forgot what it's called. The Loveliest Time or some shit.
The Loveliest Time, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the one I picked because why not? It ended up just being the lamest fucking album I've heard this year, actually. Just this bunch of boring ass love songs. Really hated that, actually.
Yeah, just like a bunch of like super boring tracks.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man.
It's like, oh, I thought it'd be funny because I know because obviously Carly Rae Jepsen's the fucking Call Me Baby bitch, but like, and that was just like annoyingly bad. And obviously, it's like really goofy, well, not goofy, annoyingly bad. And I thought, okay, maybe we can get some gems out of this album. Nope, we just played Halo.
Yep, second Halo album. That's the one nice thing about these super incredibly boring albums.
Yeah, we
Is
get
that we can just like play Halo.
yeah, we can just catch up on our Halo stuff. We did that, which is funny because it happened twice in the entire show.
Yeah, it's like literally the only time we ever play it because we just. I don't know why we never play. Why do we never play it outside of boring albums?
I don't know. I guess Halo's fun when you're bored. I guess. But yeah, I just remember like the Idol soundtrack. That shit was just lame. It was just fucking lame.
Yeah, that was lame as hell. And I remember when we did it came back in the other mid albums because of Travis Scott who killed 8 people, brought the weekend on and he just talked about his city. So the idol.
Yeah, and yeah, we did. And yeah, if you don't know, we did watch the Idol all 5 episodes. It was a goddamn mistake. I'm glad we pirated it. Fucking actual goddamn terrible show.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, second worst show I watched. First being Halo the series. Hey yo.
Of course.
But yeah, fucking, it is again. It is funny. Just the Halo thing with boring albums just happened twice. I wonder if it'll happen again.
Oh boy. More Halo, I suppose.
More Halo. We
Yeah,
get.
yeah, we've been getting like a ton, like ever since like I think it started with like Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. It was something something heavenly sent or whatever.
I forgot too. That I just remember it was pretentious.
Yeah, it was. I think it's. Oh yeah, no, I remember. I remember. Broken by desire to be heavenly sent. I don't know how I remember that.
How did you remember that?
Don't ask. But yeah, that album actually almost made me fall asleep. Actually, no, it did make me fall asleep. A little bit.
Oh yeah, you fell asleep during it.
Yeah, it was like I think it was one of the bonus tracks or something, and I was just like,
I think that was that time we started talking about something else, and then with the idol we actually started playing something because it was so boring.
oh my god, remember, like I was like we're talking about Super Monkey Ball for one of the tracks of the Lewis Capaldi one.
Oh yeah, because of Brad Taste.
Yeah, because I remember he just put Super Monkey Ball mod gameplay on it for some reason. Actually, no, not for some reason, just for the boredom's sake. But still, it's really funny.
Yeah, he really did give us a lot of episode ideas.
Yeah.
It's really funny looking back at how I used to hate like Brad Taste when I first found out about him.
Yeah, I remember. I remember you built him up as like the gaming magic, like your gaming magic 13. It's just really funny looking back at it because he's far, far, far. Definitely not that.
Yeah, definitely not that. God, I was stupid back then.
We were both just really stupid. Cause I didn't like float. Yeah, it was float on. I didn't like float on.
Yeah,
I thought. Yeah, I did. I thought.
I remember we played a brief place of it, and then he just didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I didn't. But yeah, that was incredibly stupid of me. Cause now Modest Mouse's Good News for People Who Let Bad News is like one of my favorite albums ever. Cause I really do love the themings in it. It's probably my favorite album, like thematically, honestly.
It is really nice streaming.
Yeah, just amazing for me, honestly. I love it so much. I actually love to own a physical copy. Yahoo!
Yeah, same.
But yeah, fucking yeah, we were just stupid.
Yeah, we were just very stupid.
very silly derogatory.
Because you haven't heard about my float-on, which is the opposite.
What was your float on?
Like King Tally Hall.
Oh yeah.
The stupid.
You like Tally Hall? Yeah, yeah, all this Tally Hall stuff. It makes. God, I was so fucking oblivious. I just didn't know what they are back then. I'm just like, oh yeah, they're people like him. People listen to them. I guess that's all I know back then.
Yeah, like you didn't know any better, and I remember you like I remember you did the Afghan thing just because you didn't know any better.
Yeah, yeah. There was like, I think it was like two or three. Well, it was like one or two or three. I forgot, but like it was a few of those, and I just like, okay, that's it's kind of funny. I'll accept that, I guess. And that's really it.
Yeah,
um,
like
trying to remember something else Town Hall related, but I forgot already. Fuck. Oh yeah, and also because like the reason I'm oblivious to that kind of shit is also because admittedly back then I exclusively listened to video game music. I was one of
I
those.
still remember there's kind of like this one recent tweet where it's like kind of like both of us interacting back in the day with music. It kind of like felt like that because there's like this one dude that was just like, oh man, I only listen to video game music, which was
Oh
Martin.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And then the
Wasn't
one
me.
guy is like, "May I introduce you to it?" It was like Tolly Hall, Will Wood, and Jack Stauber, I think.
It was Tally Hall, Lemon Demon, and Jack Stauber.
That was close, but yeah, that's pretty much us back then. Yeah, we were just really fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
It's so fun. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, we were just so oblivious on music back then.
We just have such limited taste, pretty much, in like different ways.
Yeah.
And like unironically, the show actually did help me expand on my music taste a lot.
Same.
It's like we get like chances to listen to artists that we never really listened to for a full album, and it's just like, oh shit, they're actually really good. Like Gorillaz, for example, we listened to two of their albums, and we're just like, holy shit, yeah, they're fucking great. It's
Yeah,
wacky.
like, and I remember one thing, was, I remember, like, you were, like, really, like, not looking forward to, like, Gotye's making mirrors.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. I was
You
actually
were,
enjoying that.
like, you were, like, dreading it.
Yeah, because I didn't like the most popular one. Somebody that I used to know. I remember that. I just don't like it because mostly for the fact that I just hear it a lot. It's like overplayed for me, so I'm just like I'm just so annoyed by it. But yeah, I remember I was just dreading the fuck out of it. But it turns out the album's actually like fucking great. I was like shocked. That was the most I've ever jinxed myself.
Yeah, that was really funny. At least that's the one thing you got lucky. At least when you like jinx yourself with like a certain release, you like it always it usually ends up being positive. But when I jinx myself, it usually ends up being negative
Uh,
overall.
yeah, yeah. My jinx is always positive. What's an example of your negative jinx? I probably forgot.
Tally Hall,
Oh yeah, that
literally
that
Tally Hall.
that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, that Gontai episode is also one of my favorites. It's definitely a special one because just like it does make me sad that Gotai. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing his name right anymore, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it makes some great stuff. Honestly, like that one was just really good. It's just that one song that I don't like. It's basically like I don't really like it because of how much it's played. That's really much. But I was pretty much annoyed by it really. But yeah, the rest of the songs in the album are just fucking great. There's especially one of them that I forgot the name of, sadly. That really stuck
Giving
out.
me a chance.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay, yeah, that one. Thank you. But yeah, that one definitely stuck out to me because that actually hit me hard. That actually did hit me hard. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a really good album with a lot of really nice messages. I kind of like wanted to like suggest like eventually like since it is both like our most popular one and like we both do really enjoyed it. I kind of wondered about going to the album before Making Mirrors, Drawing Blood. Like Drawing Blood is what it's called
I think so. Yeah,
for
but
an episode.
I'd be down for that. I'm down to explore more of his discography. He does all the songs except personally for me. Sorry that you see that we're all really great. So yeah, I now you mentioned I am kind of curious.
Yeah, because I've been having like a few like good episodes that I've been like wanting to like do when I got the chance. Like that one, I've been wanting to do because it sounded like really cool. Because I did like have a lot of fun with Got You, and it's really interesting.
Yeah.
There was also a couple others I was curious on doing episodes for. I
Mhm.
remember I talked to you about it recently. The Jack Stauber one I kind of wanted to do event soon here, maybe, because I have
Yeah.
been re-listening to some of him. I wouldn't mind doing that sometime soon.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
Yeah, and then we also got we also still gotta listen to the actual an actual Safer James album because I still feel bad for Sipwreck.
Yeah, like shipwreck is just fine. Yeah, I'm like confident that like the other one you're gonna show me is actually really
Yeah,
good.
kind of fit okay.
Yeah. I still think about the Metallica album sometimes, more specifically like Crown music video.
Yeah.
Funny as shit. One of the other funny bits.
Oh yeah, the iconic crown of barbed wire.
Yeah, that's it.
Um,
Yeah,
that's goofy video.
like the most goofiest fucking video ever. Like the shittiest looking animations. It looks like it belonged in an Adult Swim in like its worst era.
Yeah.
It's super funny.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it looks off. It looks. Oh yeah, and there's also the giant skeleton. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, the fucking giant skeleton that shows up at the end. I almost forgot. I almost fucking forgot.
We gotta rewatch that. We really gotta rewatch it. I haven't watched it since we originally reviewed it, but I want to watch it again.
Yeah, same. One day we'll be bored and just be like, hey, you want to rewatch that Crown of King of Barbed Wire music video again? Just have the time of our fucking lives.
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost like 7:30, so maybe like after this race we can just stop it here and then actually like set
Yeah,
up for the episode.
I did mention it earlier. Since we were talking about the next time, yeah, you still want to do the Ronnie Radke sit because I do know we have been like more negative recently. I kind of did wonder about a more positive one, but it also is like I also really don't want. It also is really funny.
I'm still down for it. But it's like I get where you're coming from, but it's just like Ronnie Radke is just the funny Kevin Bat, so there will be some positivity in a way for us, in a way that's just
Yeah,
entertaining.
yeah.
Ronnie Radke, honestly.
Ronnie Radke.
Alright, I won the race. I'm actually kidding. It's you know what? It's funny because like the more we got better at the reviews, the more I got better. The more I got better at Garfield Kart as well in the game.
Yeah, I still want to do like the one idea I had of like where we do like a race like on the game, like just like play it like normally as like a race.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to recommend it right away because we did do the Joe Holly one, which didn't have an album too.
yeah. But yeah, that's in.
But
That's it.
yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Yeah.
It
See
was
ya.
a really fun time.
Yeah. Yeah. Originally, we were gonna test this out for 10 to 20 minutes, but it ended up being 40, which is really funny. But yeah, see you guys in half an hour.